Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie and I'm documenting my journey to lose 100 pounds. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a grocery haul. I haven't gotten to do one of these in a long time, so I'm really excited. I went to 3 different stores this week. I went to Meijer's, Aldi's, and Walmart. So I'm gonna show you everything that I got from each store one at a time so that you can tell where I got things from easier. I'm gonna start with Meijer's, and I'm gonna start with my cold stuff so that I can get that put away. Up first is these Yasso frozen yogurt pints. They usually come in bars, and I love those, so I thought I would try these pints now that they're out. They are a little bit more high in calories. They're not like low calories, so you still wanna make sure you're paying attention. The mint chocolate chip is 150 calories for 2/3 of a cup, and the cookies and cream is 140. But they also have 19 grams of protein per pint. So I guess if you're eating the whole thing, then you're getting the 19 grams. So don't be fooled. It's not 19 per serving. It's only 7. They lie.
You liar! You know what I'm gonna do about this?
What?
Nothing!
And then this week, Chris and I are having chili, and we wanted to have just like a special one night thing where we're doing hot dogs with the chili. So we got these Nathan's hot dogs. They're not low calorie either, so this is just like a special thing we're doing once in a while. These are 210 calories, but they're all beef, so they're like the Hebrew national ones, so they should be good. But to go with those, the reason that I'm showing you them is because we got these buns. These are Aunt Millie's low carb buns, and they're only 50 calories per bun, so they're really low. Regular buns are like 140 calories per bun, so this is like 90 calories off. They're actually pretty good. They're very soft. I've had their hamburger buns before, and they're very good. I've never had the hot dog ones before, so we're gonna try those out and see how those go, but I'm hoping that they're gonna be good. I also got a rotisserie chicken that we're gonna use for a recipe I'm going to make. I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to make this as well. It is a chicken pot pie casserole. It's pretty easy to make, especially when you use a rotisserie chicken, so you don't have to cook that part of it. And it's really, really good. It's got a bunch of vegetables in it. It's really comforting. It's like comfort food, so it'll be good. And we also got, again, my new favorite, potato bread. This one's 40 calories per slice. It's really soft and it's very good. I got this, if you saw my last video, I got this in our snack haul and I was really excited to try it. It actually turns out that it's very good. So I will be getting this bread from now on. And then for some snacks, I got apple cinnamon mini rice cakes. And these are 110 calories per serving. So what I'll probably do is when I get the big bags like that, I'm gonna open it up and portion out each serving into a little sandwich bag and then put them back in the bag so that when I want one, all I have to do is grab one of the servings out instead of leaving them all in the big bag. I typically tend to think whatever the bag size is a serving. So if I leave them in the big bag, I'm gonna eat the whole bag, probably. So if I put them in the small ones, I'm way less likely to do that. And then I also got caramel rice cakes. These are those bigger rice cakes. I think I'm gonna make some sort of a snack with this with like yogurt and maybe some fruit on top. We'll see how that goes. And if it's good, I'll let you know. And then for drinks this week, Chris and I usually just drink sparkling water or water with a flavor packet in it, but we decided we wanted to get some soda. So we got Sunkissed Orange Zero Sugar. And we got A&W Root Beer Zero Sugar. These are both 2 of my favorites. That's gonna do it on the Meijer's grocery haul, and I am going to grab my Walmart stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, so now the Walmart stuff that I got a can of Great Value, no sugar added apple pie filling. This is made with Splenda, so it's not my favorite thing ever, but it's only 30 calories per 1/3 of a cup. There's 7 servings in the can. And it's really good. It actually doesn't really taste too sugar-free, if you know what I mean. It's pretty good. It's really good on top of yogurt, which is what I'm gonna do with it. I'm probably gonna put it on one of those caramel rice cakes with some yogurt and then the apple pie filling. I think that sounds good. Why am I out of breath? Being fat is hard. And then I'm always talking about this in all of my videos, but I got some more Velveeta slices. So it's just like American cheese, but it's Velveeta, so it tastes a little bit different and it melts a little bit better. But these are only 35 calories a slice, which is like the lowest I've found a slice of cheese. I think I actually thought these were 40 calories before, and they're only 35, so that's even better. And then another thing that I eat like literally every day for my breakfast is peach yogurt. I love peach Greek yogurt, and I got some Great Value light peach Greek yogurts. These are non-fat. They're only 80 calories per cup, and they're pretty cheap because of course they're Great Value, so very cheap. And another thing that I got for the chicken pot pie casserole is some biscuits. I got these Grand's buttermilk biscuits. These specifically are the ones that you want to get if you're going to make this, but I'll talk about that in the other video, I guess. And then the sparkling waters that we typically get are going to be these LaCroix. These are cherry lime. And Chris has been drinking those like literally every day for the past like year. So those are the ones he likes the most. But then we go back and forth between these sometimes. There's black raspberry, and then there's a cran raspberry, I think, that he likes also. So I didn't get very much from Walmart this week, but I'm gonna be back with the majority of it from Aldi's. Now that I've gotten all of my Aldi stuff out, I realize I didn't really buy that much this week. So I think the reason that that is because I have chili for one of our dinners this week. The way that Chris and I usually do our dinners, because it's just the two of us, is I will make one dinner and then we'll eat that for like 2 to 4 days, and then I'll make a second dinner and then we'll eat that for the rest of the week. So we really only typically go through like 2 dinners per week at a time. And so one of them is going to be that chicken pot pie casserole that I keep talking about. And then the other is going to be the chili. But I already had all of the recipe pretty much made because I did it as one of my freezer meals. So all I have to do is dump that into my crock pot, and then we're going to have some potatoes and, and hot dogs with it as well. So there's not a whole lot here, but I'm going to go through what I got anyway. But first, I did forget, I got my favorite creamer. It is International Delight Zero Sugar Caramel Macchiato. This one is really, really good. I like it and drink it literally every day. And I also got some Smucker's sugar-free caramel syrup. It's like what you would put on ice cream, but it also, I think, would go really well in my coffee, like drizzled around the outside of the glass like they do at like Starbucks or something. So I wanted to try that with my creamer. And then I ordered a pack of ground turkey, but they were out, so they gave me a pack of ground chicken instead. For my lunch this week, I'm making a hamburger helper, and so I was going to use ground turkey instead of the ground beef, but now I'm going to be using ground chicken instead of ground turkey. So hopefully that comes out good. And then I also got a pack of skinless, boneless chicken thighs that I'm going to be making Chris's Chipotle bowl out of again. I got some eggs. I actually got 2 cartons of eggs. And then I have started using egg whites with my breakfast every day. So I do just 1 egg and then like 90 grams of egg whites instead of a second egg, because that's like 90 grams is like 50 calories, but then it's also 10 grams of protein instead of the 1 egg. I don't know if they put the nutrition on here. Yeah, the 1 egg is going to be 70 calories and only 6 grams of protein. So it's not that much of a difference in calories or protein, but it is a little bit more in volume, so it keeps me full a little bit longer. And then for our chili, I got some reduced fat sharp cheddar that is shredded. And I got some pickles because I love pickles. I got these little baby dill pickles. I also have a jar of baby sweet pickles that I got. Then we got some plain Greek yogurt. Chris uses this on his Chipotle bowls. We also kind of sub it out for sour cream when we're using it for like our chili or whatever. I'll put that on my chili. And then Chris eats this yogurt every morning. It is the Simply Nature Organic Greek Vanilla Bean Yogurt. He has tried a bunch of different vanilla yogurts and really only likes this one specifically, so we get that one for him. And then for the chicken pot pie casserole, I am also going to be adding in some canned vegetables just to make it, to bulk it up a little bit and add some more veggies. So I got a can of green beans and a can of peas. And then I also got some chicken broth to go with that as well into the casserole. Of course, it can't be a regular day without ketchup for me. I love ketchup. So I put this on everything I can. I will put this on my eggs, and I might even have a hot dog on a bun with some ketchup at some point this week. We'll see. So, like I said, I didn't get a whole lot of stuff this week, but I got a bunch of really good things, I think, and some new stuff to try. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all this put away, and I just wanna thank you so much for watching. And if you wouldn't mind, like and subscribe, it really helps out the channel, and I will see you again next week. See ya.